Hello, I'm Blue Moon.
And I'm Red Moon.
And today we're going to be talking about Glamm Dolls. These dolls were originally released in 2007 and were designed by artist Giochi Preziosi and distributed by MGA in the US, Canada, and Europe.
They ran for 5 years until they were discontinued on September 9th, 2012.
Each doll had rooted hair and more natural looking faces with light makeup.
Which is interesting for a doll line being named High Glam. You'd expect their makeup to be more glamorous, more intense.
But what's more important is that they had an extreme leg to torso ratio, as you probably noticed already.
Coming in at a whopping 12.5 inches tall. To put that into perspective, Bratz dolls are 10 inches tall, Monster High are 10.5 inches tall,
Rainbow High dolls are 11 inches tall, and Barbies on average are 11.5 inches tall.
So they're taller than your average doll, but you might be thinking to yourself, they're only like 1.5 inches taller than your average doll. Why do they still look so freaking tall?
Well, that's because their torsos are actually much shorter than most dolls, making their legs appear extremely long.
Like, look at this picture of one of the High Glam dolls standing next to a Barbie doll.
Like, their hips start at the Barbie doll's shoulders and are about eye level with Monster High.
They're like 80% legs.
They tried to put me on the cover of Vogue, but my legs were
too long. That's them. They can relate to tall girls' struggles.
Yeah, like you know that
really
movie, that movie Tall Girl?
Yeah.
I bet they watch it and cry every night.
Yeah, because they relate way too hard.
Would you maybe wanna...
Well, that's me.
Never mind.
Hey girl, you coming? Yeah, I'm waiting for you.
Girl, I'm literally right here.
What do you mean? You're right here?
Just look up.
Oh. Hey. Did you get taller last time I saw you, girl?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready, let's go. What are you waiting for?
What's up?
Come on. As you can tell throughout this video, we will be impersonating the High Glam dolls, as we've never actually owned any and still don't own any right now.
I know we don't have anything to show you in person. I like showing you dolls in person, so we thought we might as well become the dolls.
Yeah.
You know?
We took inspiration from their fashion,
yeah.
if you can't tell.
This is giving very 2000s.
Yeah. We actually had an entirely different video planned for this week, but I accidentally stumbled across this photo of the dolls, and I was like, their story must be told, and we started drafting a script at like 1 AM.
You know, I relate to the actor playing Ken in the live-action Barbie movie, because he said he decided to play Ken because he was sitting in his backyard and saw a Ken doll face planted in the dirt, and he thought to himself, his story must be told, I must play Ken in the live-action Barbie, and that's how I felt when I saw this picture of the High Glam dolls. I was like, their story must be told. I must make a video.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the facts.
High Glam's main gimmick was that they were special, ordinary girls, and in one commercial they even state, with High Glam you can walk all over the world.
We can walk all around the world. High glam, high glam, high glam.
Yeah, like in one step. The back of their boxes read, come in with us and experience High Glam's unique approach to a totally global lifestyle. Inseparable friends who share secrets, emotions, problems, and everyday life. Determination, positive thinking, freshness, glamour, fun, dream, love, color. These are the ingredients to live an extraordinary friendship.
So their concept is, it's kind of tricky to us because we think the toy designers wanted like them to stand out from the competition, so they gave them long legs.
But then they realized young girls might be put off by their special appearances, so they decided to list every positive adjective in the entire world. I mean, the global world.
Now at this point you may be thinking, High Glam dolls remind me of Winx Club dolls, and you're right with that assumption because a lot of designers that worked on the Winx Club dolls actually worked on the High Glam dolls, and you can definitely see the resemblance.
I also did a lot of digging online and saw a ton of people comparing High Glam dolls to the Hasbro's Leggy dolls that came out in the 1970s, simply because they're tall, but they also are supposed to represent like modern fashion in the 1970s, similar to High Glam dolls are supposed to represent modern fashion of the 2007s.
Yeah, the 2007s. Similarly to High Glam dolls, Leggy dolls only ran for about a year in the US, and you may be thinking, oh well, Leggy dolls look really tall like High Glam, how tall are they? Well, Leggy dolls are only 10 inches tall.
And to remind you, High Glam dolls are 12.5 inches tall, and I can still not get over this.
No.
Like, they just look so freaking tall.
I love them, I love them.
Leggy's got the legs to look at, and you'll like to show her legs, and you'll like to show her legs.
I also saw someone online say that High Glam Dolls look like a mashup between My Scene and Winx Club Dolls, which are both popular doll lines when High Glam came out.
But I personally think that High Glam Dolls look a lot like fashion illustrations come to life, like with their tall, lanky bodies and stuff. Just look at this, and then look at a High Glam doll. High Glam, high fashion, the name sounds similar.
Yeah. Honestly, they probably took inspiration from everything we just listed. In the 2000s, beauty standards centered around being tall and skinny, and High Glam Dolls were definitely an overly exaggerated version of that standard.
Besides being tall girls in the early 2000s, High Glam Dolls were made of all vinyl and had bendable rubber legs with bend and snap knees. You hear the snapping, that's probably what they sounded like.
Yeah.
They also had no elbow articulation and no hip articulation. They also can only move their heads side to side and not up and down, which has led to a lot of photos of them online looking slightly unhinged.
There's only a select few poses you can put them in to make them look like ordinary girls. Maybe that's why their catchphrase was Special Ordinary Girls, because they can't really move ordinarily. Hey girl, look at this cool doll I just got. Oh my god. Can you get that for me? I'm sorry. I'll get it. I can get it. Don't worry. I'm getting it. I got it. Girl, I got it. Don't worry. Girl, like, I can get it. I can get it. Girl, just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Girl, here you go. Like Monster High dolls, High Glam dolls had heavily arched backs, but the main difference between Monster High and High Glam dolls were that High Glam dolls had smaller torsos and bigger butts. Sorry, Abby. Which made some of their clothes fit weirdly, especially their skirts. I saw a lot of people like on blogs complaining that the skirts of High Glam dolls like always rode up in the back.
To help you better understand these special, ordinary, global world, fun, emotional, positive thinking High Glam girls, we tried our best to piece together the 5 main and only characters' personalities in the High Glam universe.
As there's no fan wiki to go off of this time around, we had to piece together their personalities by staring at blurry photos of their box art, which most of the time wasn't in English.
So we really tried our best. So let's get into the personalities of the High Glam girls. I say personalities because we don't really know for sure.
Yeah,
we really tried our best, guys. If we get anything wrong, correct us, please.
Yes. In no particular order, first we have Alex. She has light skin, brown hair, and blue eyes, and has sort of a sporty style. She is cheerful and, quote, communicative, and she wants to be a choreographer. On the back of their boxes, their first wave boxes, we get a close-up of their eyes instead of full body photos of each of the dolls in the line, with random text written underneath describing what we think is their personalities. Alex's global life / travel experience, so she likes to travel, I guess, and that's all we know about her.
The next main character is named Julia. She is light skinned with freckles, blue eyes, and red hair. Her style is sort of preppy. I don't know, it's very 2000s looking. She loves gossip, photography, and wants to be a journalist.
Her eyes say positive thinking / communication.
Which seems so hypocritical to me, right? Because she herself personally says she loves gossip, but then she's like, I'm very communicative. Like, girl, you're
positive
not.
thinking? Like,
She said positive thinking. Girl, if you like gossip, that's not very positive. She's one of those girls that leave the nastiest hate comment you've ever seen under TikTok, and when you click on her profile, you'll see love everyone in her bio.
The next character is named Kit, and I think Kit is High Glam Doll's token Asian character that every doll line in the 2000s seems to have. Like, think of Jade from Bratz, or Winx Club even. Kit has light skin, black hair, and brown eyes, and I'm sorry, they effed up her face so bad. Like,
bombastic side eye.
She's giving first wave Laguna, like she's in the room with you but nobody's home. Like if they just moved her irises over a little bit, she'd look like perfectly fine. Although they did give her these really cool vampire bangs like in every single one of her dolls, and that is so slay of her. Like that is such a look, I love that. Kit likes sports and wellness and would one day like to open her own gym.
Her eyes, I hate myself. Her eyes say dynamism / energy. And if you don't know what dynamism means, through compiling a ton of definitions, I think it basically means making progress through activity,
which sounds pretty sporty to me.
It does.
It's me, your tall friend,
Kit.
here to do tall people things. Would you like to play a game of pick up basketball where I will most for sure dunk on you?
Oh yeah, and Kit's style is it's supposed to be giving sporty, I think, but it's not exactly giving sporty to me. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's 2000.
The next high glam main character is named Pam, and Pam is literally a Barbie ripoff. Like, every doll line in the 2000s had a character that was a Barbie ripoff, and Pam is that doll. Pam has blonde hair, blue eyes, and light skin. She likes makeup, shopping, and wants to be on the cover of a magazine.
Her eyes say glamour/fashion trends.
So basically, she likes every stereotypical girly thing in the entire world. I mean, the entire global world. And I think her favorite color is like pink and purple, just like Barbie. And she's often seen wearing like light pink clothes, except you need to be specific. She's always seen wearing light pink clothes because our girl Nicole loves pink, like loves hot pink. She is the most distinct style out of all of the high glam girls, as she's always seen in pink. And I love her outfits every time I see one of her dolls.
They're so great. But Nicole is the token black doll that every 2000s line had, except that she has green eyes and brown hair. Nicole also likes romance, as on her box, she states that she wants to meet her Prince Charming one day, and she wears a lot of heart items.
So that kind of points to the romance direction for me. Nicole's eyes say emotion/love.
So she's literally Cupid in this universe, as her only personality traits are love and romance. Although we hate to break it to her, I don't think she's gonna meet her Prince Charming anytime soon, as there is no male high glam dolls in existence.
In the entire global world,
no,
there's no high glam boy dolls.
Like, at least Liv Doll had one token male doll. Like, high glam just does not. Like, sorry guys, like, you can't be a high glam girl because you're low glam.
You're low glam. Sorry, if you're a guy watching this, apparently according to high glam dolls, you're low glam.
Yeah,
because
you can't be high glam.
It's only for the girls.
Yeah, sorry. So now you know the high glam girls. Now you have to understand why they're marketed as global world girls, as they like to go places, like the US for 1 year until they were discontinued and only distributed in Europe from 2007 to 2012.
Although they were very popular in Europe, as I found one guy comment on a blog post, I think, saying they were popular in Spain and Italy because they look like spaghetti.
And yes, like,
They
why
do.
did I think of that earlier? They do look like spaghetti. But anyways, the doll line ran for 5 lines, which we'll be going over right now. The first line was the signature line, which featured each doll in their signature look. The dolls came with extra accessories like an extra pair of leggings, makeup, bags, and specialized accessories for each girl.
Like Kit coming with weights because she's a sporty girl, and Alex coming with a radio because she likes music, and Pam coming with magazines because she wants to be on the cover of a magazine, like I said earlier. But I guess only her legs could be on the cover of magazines in this universe because her magazines just have pictures of legs on them. And when I saw that, I was like, oh. Like, I mean, fitting. It's fitting for the brand, but I was like, girl, you want to be on the cover of a magazine? No one's gonna know it's you if it's just your legs.
Right? I mean, maybe
like in their universe, people like are really particular about legs.
Right, I think so.
Being tall equals power. Everyone knows that.
On average, they cost around $14 to $20 and came in holographic packaging.
I think the holographic packaging is like an interesting marketing choice because I think they wanted the dolls to look modern, but also like futuristic in a way. Because hear me out, look at these pictures of what people kind of like perceive the internet to look like in the early 2000s. I think like this is the vibe that high glam dolls were going for, like
that early 2000s internet core. What further backs up our theory is the typewriter font and logo on each box. Like, it reminds me of coding for some reason. Like, even the way they write out like the high glam logo, like it's very techy to me, and I don't know how else to describe it.
Like, it's giving like early 2000s movie when like a kid's trying to hack into like social media to like get their video to 1,000 views. Like, it's just giving like the idea of coding to me, especially with like the slashes.
But anyways, it's also interesting to me that like high glam dolls didn't have like webisodes or like a website linked to the doll, so the techie like marketing kind of feels out of place. Unfortunately, each doll did not come with a stand or a brush, but according to one blogger I found, the dolls can actually easily stand on their own, which is really surprising to me. I wish I had a doll here so I could test that out myself, because I don't believe that.
Their next line is called Springtime, just springtime, nothing else, and they're wearing springtime outfits, I guess, and they come with a few extra accessories.
Like, they all came with extra leggings, Kit came with a radio, and Pam actually came with 2 brushes.
Which, this whole line just feels weird to me because like their original signature dolls are already giving like springtime pastel colors. It just feels repetitive.
Like, why didn't they give them like more floral patterns in their outfits? Like, I guess they're going for more ordinary than special with this line because they just feel like ordinary girls from the 2000s. Their third line was just called Fitness, and I think I'm used to Monster High's like pun-themed doll line, so I'm like, where's the puns, or like, where's the fun theming? Like, it's just fitness here, like, where's cool sports or like Dawn of the Dance? Like, I feel like it's missing something.
Anyways, the dolls in this line come with an everyday outfit and also come with an extra outfit that's centered around a sport.
Julia has a swimming outfit, Nicole has a ballet outfit, and Alex has a dance outfit.
I think that's what that is. Kit has an aerobics outfit, and Pam has, I think, like another swimming outfit. I really can't figure out what this is. If you know, let us know. But don't worry, no matter what sport they played, they all came with an extra pair of stockings.
Yeah. Their fourth line is called the boutique line, and this is the line that gives the girls a ton of extra accessories, like a ton,
so much. And this line also seems to hint at them buying things to go on like a future vacation,
because Alex buys herself luggage and Pam buys herself 3 extra pairs of leggings and 3 of the exact same bag,
and Nicole buys herself a fuck ton of underwear or swimsuits. I don't know what that is. We haven't mentioned this before, but the dolls all come with cloth underwear you can take on and off, which is like so irregular for like smaller dolls. Like, American Girl dolls come with cloth underwear you can take on and off.
They're bigger dolls. Like, most dolls like Barbie or Monster High like come with stamped on underwear that's not like cloth.
So here, I don't know if Nicole is buying lingerie, underwear,
because
or a swimsuit.
She is romantic, so it could be lingerie.
This is PG. This is getting PG-13.
Yeah,
Nicole,
this is getting too adult.
That better be a swimsuit, girl.
Yeah.
You're in high school, I think.
Actually, do we know their ages? I don't know if we do.
I think they're supposed to be in high school.
Really?
I think so.
But there's no school lines or anything. Maybe
I don't
they're
know.
just social media influencers before social media influencers were really a thing.
They're high glam. That's what they are. That's all I need to know about them. They're high glam. They don't go to school. They don't.
Maybe they're 20. I don't know.
But I don't know these. Whatever.
Okay,
you guys
whatever,
decide. You guys decide. But anyways, Julia comes with 3 belts, which I just love because it feels so 2000s to me. Like, you gotta have a good belt in your 2000s outfit. You know what I'm saying?
How do you keep your pants up when you're performing? Belt. But they're about to fall down. The belt must be really tight. Belt.
Their last line is called Go on Holiday, and hell yeah, we finally made it to a full sentence. Go on holiday.
We get confirmation that they were preparing to go on a vacation in their last line, but we still don't know where they were going. Like, we know they're gonna go global because they're like global, positive thinking, like inseparable friend girls after all, but we literally don't know where they're going. The only doll we can find from this line is Kit.
And she comes with like a swimsuit and she's standing in front of an airport. So like she's maybe going to a beach, but that's literally all we know. And we cannot find any other pictures from this line.
Besides this one obscure picture of Pam like holding luggage, which I'm guessing is from her Go on Holiday doll.
But we can't find a picture of her in the box or anything. Someone's blog said that each doll is in the Go on Holiday line.
Right.
So we know they exist and they're out there.
If you have one, let us know.
Let us know. Send us a picture. There is no pictures of these right now.
I'm gonna need a first class seat on that plane because I sure don't fit in economy.
And last but not least, High Glam came out with a few fashion packs that had no shortage of leggings, shoes, and if you're lucky, a shirt.
So that's all the information we could find on their respective lines. And now we're going to be moving on to our personal opinions on High Glam dolls and why we think they may have been discontinued.
They're just so 2000s, and I absolutely love how stylized they are. Like, look at this Julia. Like, she has lip liner, she has pencil thin eyebrows, and she has light eyeshadow. Like, maybe I just love 2000s fashion, but I feel like a lot of their clothes are like very timeless to me. Someone from TikTok just thrifted this outfit. Like, it's so of the time and so 2000s at the same time.
I love all the accessories they came with, although the amount of accessories they had may have been the reason why they opted out of having like articulation, because for their price point they came with a lot of accessories, so I feel like they definitely cut the budget with the articulation. And I would freaking love to own a High Glam doll right now, but they go from $35 to $200 on eBay,
and maybe even $300,
and yeah, upwards of $300 like if they're in box, which is insane. On top of that, since you know we said they were only in the US for a year, if you want to buy a High Glam doll right now, you're probably gonna have to pay international shipping if you live in the US.
Like, yikes.
So we're not getting a High Glam doll anytime soon,
unless we thrift one, but I have never seen one thrifting yet,
and we go like once a week every week, so maybe I can just
manifest one.
Manifest a High Glam doll.
Even if they're naked, I'll take it.
I'll take it. Despite us thinking High Glam dolls are really amazing, we can see why they're discontinued.
From our research, we saw a lot of people noting quality issues, like mainly with their clothes. Like, the clothing only had a few like stitches holding them together.
Like, look at this picture. This person posted like their Pam has like fuzzy armbands at the end of their like hands, and it just comes off. Like you can just take them off like easily. And also the same blogger noted that Pam's hair was super thin and hard to brush through.
Every special ordinary girl. Hello girl, do you wanna be a glam? You can walk all around the world. High glam, high glam, high glam, high glam, high glam.
There you go.
But that's the history of high glam girls. At first glam, they may seem special, but the digger you deep, the more ordinary they become. I wish they had more of a chance to expand on like their marketing and maybe get webisodes like Live Dolls or Monster High did, because I feel like if they got the chance to like further expand the main characters' personalities, they may have had a chance to be amazing, fun global girls that are like extraordinary, and just like you and me.
You know what? Maybe they were a lost cause.
Anyways, if you like us, make sure to check out our 2 TikToks, our Instagram, and our Mercari, where we sell cool dolls all the time. And just remember to dream is to expand your imagination and to create a reality. Anything is possible and things don't have to make sense.
See you in our next video.
I did this again!
You did this.
I did this.
See you in our next video.
Okay, anyways, bye. Apparently this video required a blood sacrifice because when I hit my arm in that lamp I started bleeding.
Ow.
So high glam dolls are out for blood. They're out to get me. I think we're talking too much trash on them. I need to stop.